Hi everybody, Brian Davis here, Construction Solutions Manager at Toromont Cat, and welcome to another Toromont podcast. Today we're going to discuss rental and 5 reasons why you might want to consider equipment rental. So the construction industry, it's enjoyed a pretty slow but steady recovery. The most positive outlook right now since I think 2009, according to recent reports. In a recent survey, 59% of construction owners said that purchasing equipment is probably their number one option when they want to look at a new piece. However, the equipment rental business is showing steady growth. It's up 7% year over year.
That's some pretty good growth there, Brian.
It's very good growth, and is projected to continue this growth past 2018. Uncertainty in the market initially fuel the desire to rent versus own. But there are other factors which have surfaced that make renting a viable option moving forward. And once a company has rented equipment, they've started to see some of these other options. So when deciding whether to rent or own, here's 5 things to consider. Number 1, renting improves your cash flow. Renting does not require a large upfront cash outlay or financial charges. 100% of the rental costs can be recovered with revenue generated by the project at hand. And there's no additional cost to rent a machine in terms of warranties, insurance, transport, storage. You don't have to incur any of those costs. That's up to the rental house. So that frees up more of your cash. The second thing to consider, it lowers your business risk. Obviously, renting does not involve a long-term financial commitment. Just simply return the machine when you're finished with it. Yeah, I'm going to take that machine out for 6 months rent. And 3 months later, oh, lo and behold, I'm done with it. Well, send her back. Renting eliminates the risk of equipment standing idle between projects. It sits there depreciating and slowly becoming obsolete. You don't have to worry about that if you're renting equipment. It's going to improve your uptime because a replacement machine is generally available if a rental unit goes down on a job. The rental house generally will have one they can get out to you to replace it. The third thing you should consider about renting is it's going to give you greater flexibility. Most rental companies have a very wide selection of equipment in their fleet, much wider than any single construction company can own. So how can this affect you on bidding projects? It's going to allow you to bid those projects where equipment limitations would maybe rule you out. You don't have those machines. Well, you don't need to go out and buy millions of dollars worth of equipment. You can rent it to get the job done. You can bid with confidence, knowing you're going to have the right equipment if you get that job, without the risk of owning that equipment if you don't. The fourth thing you should consider, access to new equipment technology. Equipment is changing daily. We all see it in our lives everywhere. Technology is not going away. So renting gives you a cost-effective way to avoid equipment obsolescence. The latest equipment can enhance a worker's productivity and give you fuel efficiency gains, which will improve your profitability. Renting is an excellent way to test out new technology, like say a grade control system, before you actually go and make the decision to purchase it and put it into your fleet. Give it a whirl with the rental side. It's a great way to do it. Finally, the fifth thing you should consider when renting, it's going to give you more time to focus on your work. Renting reduces the burden of machinery service and repairs from your daily tasks. You don't have to worry about getting out there and maintaining that equipment. The rental house will do it for you. It allows you to focus on delivering exceptional quality work on time and on budget and treating your customers the way they need to be treated.
Brian, I think I want to add one thing there is the service and maintenance. Some rental houses take care of it, not all. I think that's an important point.
Fair ball. Yep. Some rental houses do it, some don't. Make sure you get a rental house that does it for you.
Absolutely.
And that makes your life a lot easier. So look at renting equipment that you wouldn't necessarily own. High capital costs and short-term requirements, machines with low utilization levels. These are the things you want to maybe look at renting. It's going to provide you with the flexibility you need to run a very profitable business and win in this very challenging construction world that we all live in. Good luck, and think about rentals.